Hey, what's up, guys? I'm trying to made a video earlier, but I'm kind of redoing it. I got a little more I want to add to it. But listen, do me a favor, share this. If you wanna help the cause, just share this. I don't care about the liking and subscribing. You know, it's nice if people do it, bless you. But I'm not in this for money. I'm in this to try to help people and educate people that might be too busy or might be just not have a clue for whatever reason. You're wrapped up in your own little world or whatever it may be. I have a lot of time to travel and to pay attention to things, to listen to things, to search things out. And maybe this will educate you. We have been dumbed down. I say we, through education, our own lives, and so busy with work, to be honest with you. It's just hard to make it and survive nowadays. And you can't even live comfortable anymore with two in the house. You can live barely comfortable. With two in the house working, a normal family, supporting a couple of kids, you're not even able to live what I would call a comfortable life. You're able to just live because of the world we're living in. But we've been dumbed down. And I'm going to tell you how. We get all of our information from Google and we stand on that as the truth. But I'm telling you, they've deceived us through technology as well. Study the difference between a mandate and a law. Not only look it up on Google, but then go look at the Black Law Handbook. The Black Law book. Study what that is. And there is a huge difference. We have it in our minds that a mandate is the same thing as a law. A mandate cannot be enforced on you unless you voluntarily choose to follow it. It is not something they can make you do. A law is something they can hold you accountable to. A mandate is not. But Google will not give you this. Google, you'll read it on Google and it'll make you think it's a law that you have to follow. Well, I'm telling you, there wouldn't be a difference between the name of a mandate and a law if that were the case. It's common sense, right? I knew that. I even had a discussion with Angela about it, and we both disagreed on it, you know, because we were reading what Google was saying. So I dug a little deeper into it. But anyways, are you aware too that pedophilia, child trafficking, is in the last 2 years become a more lucrative business than drugs? It's exceeded and gone past drugs. So it's number one on the no-no list. It is a bigger business than drugs. Now take that in mind. It is a bigger business than drugs. Why? How? Because we don't ever see it. And we rarely hear about it. Compared to a drug deal or, you know, drug dealers and all that. Why? They deceived us. Because the highest people, the elites of the world, the reason why we don't hear about it is we're not in their income bracket. We don't associate with them. Okay? Because we're not in their income bracket. Do a little research. You'll find that some of our highest paid officials in the world were involved in this. We'll say, oh, well, that's not news to me. I already know. Then what are you doing to change it? I'm making a video. I'm telling everybody I know. Because we the people are the government of the United States of America. This thing rises and falls and is funded by us. So that tells me that we the people have the ability to come together and make a difference about it. But we first have to be educated. trying to think of what else I was going to say. But You know, and the same people who will persecute us for this, you know, and persecute me for this, are the same people that call themselves living by faith, walking by faith, and not putting their faith into anything. I put my faith into everything you see me post. Is our government going to be restructured? Yes. Is there better times ahead of us? Yes. Is the currency going to change? Yes. These are all the things that I put my faith in, I pray into, I believe in. Do you hear about any of this on news, mainstream media? No. You get thrown off of Facebook and Google and all that for posting it. Why? Because it's against their agenda. It's against their plan. It's revealing their works. Did the 2020 election get stolen? Yes. There's proof of that now. Will anything be done about it? Only if we, the people, make something get done about it. Well, what do? Well, you start by just opening your mouth and praying about it and letting the Lord lead you in your sphere of influence. I'm blessed. I get to travel the United States of America for a living. So I get to see a lot of people, a lot of like-minded people, believe it or not. And I get to go in all these blue states, and they're not as blue as you hear they are, as people make them out to be. They were robbed, and they know it. But we have to educate ourselves, get off of the news, Fox 6 is still lying out their face. Are they giving you a lot more truth than the other ones? Yes. I like Hannity and I like Tucker, but they still have to stick to a program, my frame of mind. They're still trying to divide us by Republican and Democrat. Listen, I ain't for anything that causes division. Black, white, green, yellow, Republican, Democrat, whatever the other one was, where you don't, independent, still, we should not be for anything that divides us. Christ calls for unity, and we can accomplish nothing without being united in the spirit, in the church as well as in the world. So I'm against anything that divides us. Please hear me out. We have been dumbed down. So now's the time to stop, slow down, and educate yourself with some truth outside of Google and the news. Search this stuff out. Most people are so prideful they won't even open their mouth and ask other people about it because they don't want to look bad or look stupid or whatever. Well, what's going to happen when you do? God says the foolish things of the world. I use the foolish things of the world to shame the wise, the proud. What's going to happen? And pride cometh before the fall. What's going to happen when your next step and your next fall is much greater than the one right here that's in front of you? What I'm saying is you can knock your pride off at a small level instead of waiting until it gets so big that it's like jumping off a cliff when it's dealt with. We got to quit worrying about what other people think about us. For real. Because when your life is at stake, your livelihood's at stake, everything that you know and love is at stake. Let me tell you, when we're to a point where they're stealing elections right in our face in our country because they think we won't do nothing about it, your whole world is in a very dangerous place within an amount of years. Your children, your grandchildren are at very, very big states of danger. Large danger. We're so selfish, we don't even think about the generation beneath us anymore because we're programmed by a telephone. I love you. I pray this finds you well. Please share this.